Yeah, good evening. Not looking very good, to be quite frank. You talk about significant flooding, and we're really at the center of it right now. Those that are here in Massapequa and did not choose to evacuate are most likely regretting that decision. I want to show you the pictures here with 1,000 words. You're looking at the bay here, and right now it's lined between water and land, very blurred, as literally this bay is starting to swallow this community here alongside the bay. You see these homes here. Just a few hours ago, when we were first here scouting out this location, there were backyards, there were docks. Right now, that is clearly not the case, and the worst news here for this community and all these low-lying communities in Nassau, this isn't even the peak of high tide. We still have about an hour or so to go, and the flooding here only expected to get worse. I mean, you know, when I say that this was under a mandatory evacuation, you're clearly seeing why that is the case. We're really being pelted right now by this ocean, which is starting to hit us and starting to overflow to where we're standing. That home, you can see the lights on right now. I guess the good news is there's power here, but clearly some people realizing that maybe they should have evacuated sooner than they had hoped for. Now, in terms of the damage that's here, still unclear. Obviously, it's only just beginning. I spoke to the police officer here, and excuse me if I'm shouting, trying to deal with all this rain and all this water right now. But the police officer I spoke with said in the 30-plus years he has been here on the force, he has never seen such waves like this. And he's saying that this is not only worse than Irene, obviously, but also Hurricane Gloria, which hit here back in '85. So right now, obviously dealing with, excuse me, as I swallow salt water, dealing with a lot of waves right now and flooding. They're also concerned about power outages, which in the coming hours, they're going to be dealing with a lot in this area. In terms of first response right now, the crews are out and they are responding to a number of calls from people that we are told stayed and chose not to listen to these evacuation orders. Right now they're dealing with this and they cannot get out because their cars simply cannot drive through all the swamped areas and streets that we're starting to see. So it's going to be a very busy night for those first responders. We're going to try to team up with them a little bit later on. Now, again, I just want you to look at what we're dealing with right now. This water really swallowing this neighborhood. And again, keep in mind, another hour or so to go before it's even high tide. As we have heard Lhota officials, as we've heard the governor say, right now the swells here are expected to be anywhere from 6 to 11 feet. And you can see why right now this was under a mandatory evacuation and why this community right now really bracing for the worst of Hurricane Sandy. I'm going to throw it back to you in the studio.